This is how I put Christmas lights on my car without ruining the paint. So the car is a bit dirty right now. I've caught the rain like twice, but the whole secret to it is these Olney lights. I haven't seen too many people talking about it, but the Olney lights are rubber, so it's not going to scratch your paint. And the next thing is going to be which kind of tape you use. If you use masking tape and it rains, you're done for. But it also leaves the least amount of residue. Now, my cousin put them on his car with painter's tape and they can survive the rain, but the painter's tape does have a little bit more residue than the masking. The process itself took me about 6-7 hours, no pun intended, but I'm gonna show you guys the route that I took, so if you wanna copy me, you can. So I got a 200-watt car inverter and ran it into my trunk. And one more thing, if you don't park in a garage or you're sitting in the sun, I really would not recommend this. So I ended up getting 2,000 lights, which I think is a little bit under 700 feet. And I do have a bigger car, so keep that in mind. So for the route that I took, it does look quite messed up right now, but as you guys will see in the starting video, I did have it proper at some point, but the rain took it out. So for my route, I did an S around the top half of the trunk, and then I brought it down to the bottom. I did this, and then you see I have a wire going through here that was at one point, it's still here. So I went up that, back through that, and then I started doing S's on the side here. I don't care about my rear doors, so I just completely went over those. So those don't open, but the front do open. So I did an S here. I got to about like that spot right there, and then I started going down the door and only doing S's there. Once I got to the bottom of that, I went across the side skirt and I went up, and then I did this kind of like front right fender, I guess you could call it, and did the S up to there. And then once I did all these in a certain amount, also down here, what you want to do is you want to tape right here and then tape right there to open the door, give it some slack to like open up. And then once I got up here, I did half of the hood. I came back around, which is this wire that you see coming back. And then after that, I did half of the front. Front is actually not terrible. At least in the daytime, it looks terrible. But I did all that, come back with the S's. And then after I did the front, I come back. I went down under the side skirt. And then that's where I did this back quarter panel, I guess you call it. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. But that is the last thing. And then I kind of just tape up the end of the lights. In my opinion, I'm only going to keep it on for a few days. It's not really worth the extra hassle. If you do it proper, it might be nice, but I do have to get my bumper painted at some point this month. And I also don't want the residue to be all over there, just in case I do need to sit in the sun or something. Kind of makes it an inconvenience, but it's worth it to do it one time, I think. So if you guys do want to do this, I would definitely do it at least 1 year just to get the experience and get some nice cool shots. But if you guys did enjoy, follow for more content.